Did it. Lost it. I have never lost. Good morning, everybody. It is 8:30 a.m. on Friday, September 1st. We are in Dublin, Ireland today. We're getting ready to go off the boat, go explore, maybe find a tour when we get off, see Dublin Castle, Malahide Castle maybe. Lots of stuff to do, might not get to all of it. The balloons. Okay. Ooh, it's cold. There's another leprechaun. Where's that music coming from? Yes? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, down the back, seats down the back, not the bottom. Guys, €12. €12 for a bus tour around Dublin City Centre.
Alright, so we've arrived in Dublin city centre and I am so cold and I'm so sore from yesterday. Like I stretched and it hurt. Yeah, that was fun.
It's live the whole time.
We're now on a hop bus. We got off the shuttle bus. Like all the tour people, they just like followed the tour bus for like 2 blocks. It was so funny. Funniest thing of my life.
Before we get to the Dead Zoo, look on the right hand side. Little over a month, that's all. Little over a month. In that time, he's broken a few records. The basements of these homes around, well, these would have been the main entertaining. The basements would have been the kitchens, the servants' quarters. The first and the second story of the homes you see around us, well, these would have been the main entertaining and dining areas. On the right hand side, you have the 5-star Shelbourne Hotel, which you're probably not going to be able to see with all these yellow buses. But trust me, it's there. The pub is so small, it is said when you go in there, you'll meet yourself on the way back out. The Lord Mayor of Dublin actually lives, and has done for over 300 years. Actually, London just predates it by 2 years. And writers of the 20th century. The James and Nora, they actually went on the first date on the 16th of June 1904. It's called Bloomsday, after the fictional character, the picture of Dorian Gray, and the importance of being earnest. So much that they offered bribes, lands and titles to the members of the parliament in this building on the right hand side to take the unusual step of voting themselves out of existence. And would you believe they did? And this is called the Act of Union 1801. All the pubs in Temple Bar. Believe you me, I'm still trying. This building on the left is where our Lord Mayor of Dublin is elected each year. Look to the left again, the black railings on the left, that's the entrance into Dublin Castle. That's where you need to go if you're going. It is more of a palatial castle these days. Strongbow actually built that cathedral on the right. Now guys, it is an Anglican Church of Ireland cathedral. Now St. Patrick himself, he actually baptized early Christians from a well. The well was located behind the black railings, which is coming up on the left hand side. It was built outside the old wall city, built by Archbishop John Cummin. Again, you can take a tour of this Anglican cathedral. It does cost again €6.50. On the tour, you'll get to visit the resting place of its most famous dean, Dean Jonathan Swift. Dean of this cathedral between 1713 and his death in 1745. He also wrote the book Gulliver's Travels, and he wrote that book, what is the Dean here, in 1720. Of course, St. Patrick, it's very old, isn't it? St. Patrick's is actually the great building directly ahead of us. Is there anyone there for a drop of whiskey? It is.
Healing Distillery.
I bet it's not too early for a pint of Guinness though.
Beverly.
These lights, I have been told not to views all over Dublin City. Isn't it? A lot of people getting on the bus. Let me tell you, hours to get in. 2 to 3 hours. Madness. It is the #1 visitor attraction in this country. 1.6 million people visited the storehouse last year.
Horses, look at
You reckon that number could be long? Right, but definitely the most popular crime of all was death. It was a starting point for the country we have here today. Public hangings used to take place. Hundreds of people were actually hung from right above that door, placed into a church, so that gateway, and shot dead.
Look at him. He was barking at that one.
In 1933 was Sir Edward and the Duke of Wellington. He defeated Napoleon at the Battle of Waterloo back in 1850. That was his title. He's the Duke of Wellington. His official name was Arthur Wellesley. He was one of He's the only foreign dignitary now living in the park, and this is because of the funds the Americans gave us. That was during the famine years back in the 1840s. So that's the entrance into his house just there at the left. Now see that wall at that entrance? That wall was never there. That has only been built since Donald Trump has come into power. as we make it there.
President of Ireland.
Current president, he's a chap called Michael D. Higgins. It's not too shabby, isn't it?
Home of the President of Ireland.
You can see the flag is flying, which means he's in residence. He's in there now at the moment, so you want to give him a big wave?
Hey.
You never know, he might be looking out the window. He's probably looking out the window and going, not another bloody green bus. Just below the pediment there, you can actually see a light in the window. You can see the window's slightly ajar. You can just, it's hard to make out what's there. That light in that window is called a perpetual light. It was placed in that window in 1903. The world land speed record was actually set on this avenue, on this road. And Olivia is known to Dubliners as the Floozy into Jacuzzi. That's her name, the Floozy into Jacuzzi. In 1997. It is now home to the Irish Museum of Modern. It is, sorry, I'll say it again. It's now home to the Museum of Decorative Arts and History. Admission in here is free. I need a drink. Hundreds and hundreds of horses all for sale. Now let me tell you something, the locals don't be too happy when these horse fairs tend to. Now the very first shots of the Irish Civil War took place at this building on the left. That was back in 1922. The Irish Civil War lasted less than 1 year. It was caused by the partition of Ireland. Actually, only the Champs-Élysées in Paris is actually wider and longer than this street. Look closely at these pillars on the left, you will see bull holes, and these are bull holes from rebellion which took place inside that building.
They're also a veteran of the 1916 rebellion. So on your right you get a good view into the garden of it. He was born in Dublin in the year 1906, but he lived much of his life in France. While he was living in France, he wrote many of his plays in the French language, of course. But he was also living in France during the Second World War, and when France was under Nazi occupation. Mussels, alive, alive, oh, all together. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Yeehaw! So, well,
gedaan om de binnen te komen met die website. Ja, wat kunnen jullie? Ja. Kleur uit dat zo.
Alright, so we got off the hop-on-hop bus, and then we went to Dublin Castle, which is not this, but it's back there. Now we're going to walk back to where you get the shuttle bus to go back to the ship. We're just walking down the street. Hopefully no cars run us over. Yes. Look at the horsey.
Do you know where you're going?
Yes, sort of. I did it, we're back. No GPS, no map, nothing. I'm so proud. I'm proud. Here's American College, Dublin. Now it's hot because I walked so much. Yeah, princess?
Are you crew? The only princess.
I'm
you guessed.
Guest.
Yeah, then you go on there.
Thank you.
How grateful are you?
You were great. Thank you. I don't know how you did this. I know.
I found it.
Monday or so. I never know. Weird. So far, so good. I'll tell you when I finish next.
Here's the cruise ship. I lost my card. They told me. What's that number? C737. 737. Alright, so we made it onto the ship, and I don't know how, for some reason, I was on the shuttle bus and I started looking around for my cruise card and it wasn't there. So then I was like, oh, I don't have it. And so we got off the shuttle bus and then we went up to the security guard and he was like, do you have any kind of photo ID? So I gave him my student ID card and he was like telling everybody on his little radio or walkie-talkie that I lost my card. So now everybody knows. Sorry, I'm walking upstairs. No, power through, Mom, power through. We're on deck 9, only one more. So then he was like, oh, that's fine. Student card is fine. So I showed him that. And then he told everyone on his little radio. And then I had to tell every security guard before I got on that I was the one who lost my card. And so then I go up, security guard letting us onto the boat. He was like, had to confirm which one of us had lost it. And so it was me, and my mom did not. And then he was like, you have to go one deck up and get a new cruise card. So I have it now. Like, I don't know how I lost it. I have never lost my cruise card on any of the cruises we've ever been on. How many is it? 6?
This is the 7th, yeah.
This is, so 6 cruises and I never lost it. And this last one, I lost it. I don't know why. That's never happened before, and I was like, oh my god, they're not gonna let me on the cruise. I'm panicking, like they're not gonna let me back on. Thank praise. So tired, my legs hurt so bad. I'm so out of breath. I need to work out more. They left the room now. We are going down, what am I saying? We are going down to dinner now. So excited for food. I haven't eaten food since breakfast this morning at like 8 o'clock in the morning. It's now 5 p.m. Are you excited for food? Food! Yes. No, I always think the service elevators are the elevators. It's not.
Because you know, they can go this.
So I got the beef satay, got chilled mango, frozen something soup. Alright, so I got this thing called jerk chicken, and it came with beans and rice. We got matching warm cookie, brownie, whatever, desserts. See, she got the same. So we finished dinner and then we went over to the Princess Theater and we caught the tail end of the 6:45 show. Now it is 8:10 according to my new little watch that I just bought, and we are going to go down and see the whole thing. And then we have another talk downstairs too. Look at how cute this is though. It's a little froggy. Why are you laughing at me? You like this watch, right?
I like it.
It's one of those slap-on watches. It's the best thing ever. Wait, like, I don't know if I can show you. It's like one of these slap-on watch things. I think we went too far. Go back. Down the stairs.
Turn it around.
It's too difficult.
You could push the button here now.
It's so pointless. I almost fell. Oh, there's a lot of people here in the front row all the time. LOL, never mind, we've moved back here.
Caribbean Princess, as well as live music with Funch at the piano in Crooner's Bar Nexus later on tonight. If karaoke is your thing, entertain your fellow passengers.
Downside of sitting all the way in the front.